Hey everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counseling, and I just thought I'd record this brief video on the top 6 reasons why couples stop having sex in long-term relationships. Having good sexual engagement appears to be very important for maintaining relationship satisfaction over a long period of time. However, frequently there are a number of causes why people end up stop having the sex they want. And there was a survey published recently from an adult toy website that polled several thousand of their users. The results for the top 6 reasons why couples stop having sex as follows. The first one is people end up feeling too tired for sex. So frequently one or both partners tries to initiate sex at the end of the night. It's 8:30, it's 9 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock at night. You're both damn exhausted, and one partner says to the other one, hey, how about it? And typically the person says no. Trying to have sex when you're both exhausted or both extremely tired is never a good idea, because the sex you're going to have when that happens isn't the kind of sex you really want. So that's the first one, is feeling too tired. The next one is feeling too stressed. For both men and women, particularly for men, when men feel very, very stressed, either stressed about work or stressed about money or stressed about their health, when men feel very, very stressed, it tends to kill their desire for sex like crazy. And so it's really, really important for couples to be able to manage the stress in their lives and to continually work on reducing the stress in their lives in order for them to have a sexual engagement that's worth wanting. The next thing is there's different sex drives. Now, I have a video on how desire works in a long-term relationship where I address different sex drives. You might want to check that out. This will be pinned in this, and I'll put a link in the description for that video. But there's frequently different sex drives that occur. In roughly about 70% of relationships, there will be a difference in sex drive. This needs to be accommodated and needs to be understood. The next thing is low or no emotional intimacy in the relationship outside of the bedroom. This is particularly a big killer in terms of desire for sex for women. This is very, very important for women. Women need to know their partner cares for their emotions and can feel into their emotions and will listen and respond to their emotions. For men, this isn't as important for men. The next thing isn't a priority in their relationship. Instead of being the top priority, it's the bottom priority. So sex is always something that you do when you've done everything else. Got the kids to bed, done the dishes, done the laundry, cleaned up the thing, fed the dog, parked the car, take the garbage out. And then we might have sex. That doesn't work at having a good sexual relationship. And the final one, which I would include, is efficiency sex. Now, what a lot of people end up having in long-term relationships is efficiency sex. What I define efficiency sex as is the sex people have where one or both people can reliably orgasm in the minimum amount of steps, in the minimum amount of time, with the maximum efficiency, normally in the same sequence of steps, normally the same time of day or night or day of week. Now, this is the kind of sex that most people are having. The vast majority of the people you know are probably having efficiency sex. It's pragmatic, it gets the job done, but it's not something that people genuinely really desire and really want. So efficiency sex is something that most people end up doing in long-term relationships, particularly after about the 4 or 5 year mark. But it tends not to be very good sex. Efficient, yes, but not good. And what people want is both hot, erotic, and intimate sex, as well as efficient sex. And what often happens is the hotness, the eroticism, and the intimacy of a long-term relationship falls out of the sexual engagement. So, what is it you should do about it? Well, first thing, you need to examine your priority. In order to have a good sexual relationship, sex needs to be the top priority, not the bottom priority. Instead of doing it right at 10 o'clock at night when you're both exhausted and your body's screaming at you to go to sleep, maybe you should do it earlier. You need to organize and schedule times when you spend extended time periods having sex. Good sexual relationships don't happen by accident. They're actively planned, right? The next thing is you need to get help if there's differences in desire. Differences in desire between two people can be overcome. It takes work and it takes a fair bit of soul searching and confrontation of yourself, but it's absolutely possible. The next thing that's really helpful in order to improve a sexual relationship is to build emotional intimacy, right? If emotional intimacy is lacking in your relationship, that needs to be built, and it can be done. And adding variety to sexual engagement is the antidote to efficiency sex. So all of these top 6 reasons why couples stop having sex can be overcome, but it takes time and effort and professional help. If you're having struggles with your sexual relationship, if any of these resonate with you, feel free to click on my booking link below if you need to book in a session. If you want to give me a call, feel free to call me. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to making some more content for you in the future. Thanks very much. Bye.